Hope, first day at the new training facility. What's that been like?
It's fantastic actually. It was really lovely to drive in, dedicated space for all the women's setup, as well as the AITC of course. But just a really nice feel and just lovely to be here.
I know you said a few weeks ago it's still only a building, it's still only a facility, it's what matters obviously on match days and etc. But being in this environment has got to really help the players, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's very inspiring. I think the gym area, the quality of the pitches, the food area, everything. It inspires you to want to be better. The facility helps, I think, players be the best they can be, and they've got to utilise the building, what's in it, the surroundings of it, to be the best they can be. The building itself doesn't do that. It just helps them, be the best they can be, and that's what we're hoping for.
We spoke to you immediately after the West Ham game. You've had some further time to look at that and reflect. What are your thoughts?
I still think we can play better. I think too many unforced errors. Some of the things we went through it this morning that we will need to do better to ensure we get a good result against Birmingham. Perhaps the second ball, a little bit clinical more with the passing, a bit freer with the movement. We need to do that. Essentially, I think even when they had 11 players, I think we did okay. Obviously, we had more ball possession when they lost a player, but there is still huge room for improvement. And if we want to continue to look up, we're going to have to improve on Sunday's performance.
Birmingham this Sunday, they've made a lot of changes to their squad. They've got a new manager. Is it difficult to prepare when there has been so much of a personnel change there?
Yeah, it is difficult. We've only got one game to base it on, and that was the game that they played on Sunday and lost to Tottenham. So we're basing what we do on that. We have nothing else. But I think the players will have to adapt accordingly. We'll do as much research on every player that we can. There's a lot of Irish internationals in there, so we get a lot of information around that. And it's just sometimes about being adaptable and playing in the moment. You can do all the preparation, say they'll do this, they'll do that, but they may well do something completely different. And it's now about players adapting to the situations they find themselves in. And when we spoke about that this morning, look, we might give you the information based on what we saw last time, but don't be surprised if they change it. And if they change it, our job on the side is to help them, but they're in the moment. They've got to have the courage to change it as the game progresses, as it goes along. And if they do that, we give ourselves the best possible chance.
Most of our recent games against Birmingham have been at Solihull. On Sunday we're at St Andrews. Does that make a difference?
I think it does actually. I think a new environment. I think even for Sunday at the Amex, for a lot of the players, it was a new experience. The pitch is bigger than what we're used to at Crawley. I think St Andrews is the same dimension at Crawley, so that helps us a little bit. But just the whole occasion, the size of the stadium, sometimes it makes it feel bigger, and it's a bit of an energy sapper. I think the good thing is we've experienced the Amex, which was hot, an energy sapper. We know what to expect, and we're better prepared going into this game in terms of the stadia and the surroundings. We'll be better prepared for that.